All right. Welcome, everybody that's joining us. We are here today with, we're going to be joined soon by Anita Scipio, who was the receptionist that was surprised by Will Smith whenever she retired. We're going to be joined by her. We're waiting on her. But in the meantime, my sister, Kukuwa of Kukuwa Fitness, is here with me. And Kukuwa's, if you have not checked out her dance workout, it's African dance based. And it is one that she put out decades ago. And it is an amazing full body workout. So if you haven't, check her out. Kukuwa, Kukuwa Fitness. It's under her name, and you can check her out. And I will tell you, as people are getting to know her, that her YouTube channel is exploding. So about a month ago, she was about 3,000 subscribers. And as more people are getting a taste of her live, she is just exploding. And we just love that her YouTube channel now is at 47,000 subscribers and counting. So she should be getting a silver play button in no time. So check my sister out, Kukuwa Fitness. You will love the workout. And if you are doing my, hi Sharon, and thank you for the beautiful shout out. Hi, and Sharon, my best friend. And so what I'm going to be doing periodically is putting the comments up on the screen for us to see. So we're waiting for Anita. And so while she's coming, we can go ahead and get started on, like I was telling you, Kukuwa Fitness. Kukuwa is she is a CEO and founder of Kukuwa Fitness. She is an author. She has several books out. She is an adjunct professor, and she also has a nonprofit dance organization that just goes out and does dancing for different functions. And so you definitely want to check her out. And she is in her 60s. I'm in my 50s. And we are true blood siblings from the same mother, same father. And we both love to work out. We both love to take good care of ourselves. And so while we're waiting,
Gus.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm connected to my Ethernet directly. So, but a lot of people are online these days. So welcome everybody. So while we're waiting for Anita, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how do we take care of ourselves as we get older. And like I was saying, I'm in my 50s, Kukuwa is in her 60s, and I'll let her get started on when it comes to first thing. What is the very first thing that you take care of as we're getting older that you want to be aware of?
So as we're getting older, it's very important to build your immune system. The immune system for me is like the foundation of the body. And when my immune system is weak, you get sick often, you don't feel right, you're sort of off your equilibrium, and everything is thrown off. So building your immune system is key as you grow older, even more so. You want to do it when you're young, but when you're older, even more so.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And so what are some of the foods that we should be eating to build our immune system?
I personally do I do literally about 60% raw. I do 60% raw. And when I say 60% raw, I love salads, and I've learned how to build salads. I came to your house and built a salad. You would be like, okay, come every day and build this salad. I love salads. I make my own dressing as well. Hi, Paul. I make my own dressing. It's important because then I know what's going in. I don't really like to buy dressing in the store because it's preserved. It has all kinds of stuff in it. So that's one thing. I love making my own salads. I also, and when I say salads, I'm talking about spinach and kale and mustard greens and celery and cucumber, and I'm all about green. Then comes the colors like the carrots and the sweet peppers, which are green, orange, yellow, all of that. And tomatoes, tomatoes are yummy when you get those red, juicy tomatoes, that. And then again, these are the basics, but you can also put seeds in there. You could put pumpernickel seeds. You can put any kind of seeds really that you can get in there. You can also put nuts, and I like nuts like cola nuts, Brazil nuts, almond nuts, cashew nuts, and I put all of that in there. Again, to make it even sweet, I like to put raisins. I like the yellow raisins, organic raisins. I like literally the black raisins. I also like to put cranberry in there, the cranberry raisins, not cranberry raisins, dried cranberries in there.
Dried cranberries,
dried cranberries in there. I like putting that. I also like to, sometimes I buy fresh grapes, be it green grapes or red grapes, and I cut it up, slice it up, and put that in there, like one little seed. I cut it in half and put it in there. And I tell you, I make my salads exciting. I really make my salads exciting. I do not repeat the same salad each time because I get bored very quickly. So I like to make it exciting. And again, the dressing, for me, I make my own mustard dressing, honey mustard. I make my own Italian dressing, and so on and so forth.
Right. So basically, like those of you that have heard me talk also, is that you want to eat the way God created that particular food. You don't want to eat the food when it's been processed or when it's been changed or when it's been stripped of its nutrients. You want to eat it when it's the fresh, like Kukuwa was describing, all the dark colored fruits and vegetables are high in antioxidants, very high in antioxidants. So yes. And then on top of that, like I was saying, if you're just joining us, we're still waiting for Anita. But in the meantime, we are going ahead and talking about how we take care of ourselves while we're aging. Like I said, Kukuwa is in her 60s. I'm in my 50s. We're sisters. She's the second born. I'm the fourth of 7. And so in addition to diet, and we know that eating is about 80% of weight loss.
Yes.
How you eat is about 80% of weight loss. Only 20% is exercising, but that 20% is also important when it comes to toning, when it comes to boosting your metabolism, especially when you're over 50. So I want Kukuwa to share what went into creating Kukuwa Fitness, Kukuwa Dance Workout. And like I said, you're going to want to check her out because she is blowing up slowly but surely on YouTube. Her channel, Kukuwa Fitness, went, like I said, from 3,000 to now 47 and counting, 47,000 and counting. So every day, I know that she'll easily be to 1 million before, by the end of a couple of years. So anyway, so what went into doing Kukuwa Fitness, the dance?
So before I go into what went into Kukuwa, I also want to mention you had asked what it is that's important in the upkeep of our body. One was the building an immune system, and the other one was detoxing your body. These two things for me are key. Okay, but we can come back to that later.
No, so, you can elaborate on detoxing. Go ahead and elaborate on detoxing.
Okay, so basically, detoxing is like flushing your system out.
Mm-hmm.
And I always use the toilet bowl as a good example, even though it's not the best, but it's because if you went to the bathroom and you didn't flush it, and somebody went in after you, oh boy. So that's just to say your system is the same. If you keep piling on food and eating it and not flushing out your system, your body becomes toxic. Your system literally becomes toxic. And when I say your system, I'm talking about, your blood. Okay, your blood is not pure anymore. Your kidneys don't function like they should. Your liver, your heart, all of that is the organs in our body don't function as well because you have actually not cleaned it out. So what I do a very simple one. It's on my website. Very simple one that I do every day. And then every week I do the major one. But every day, what do? I boil hot water. That's another thing. Don't be putting your waters in the microwave. The microwave is a no-no. Don't be putting your water, or don't boil your water in the microwave. Put it on the stove top. I boil the water, and then I take a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, the raw unfiltered mother apple cider vinegar. I put a tablespoon of that in the hot water, okay, in a mug. I use a mug to do this. So imagine an 8-ounce mug of hot water, and I have my tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. I mix it in there. I buy, whether it's lemon or lime, because that is citric acid. And you need that because the apple cider vinegar is malic acid. You need these two acids together to clean your system. So I can use either lemon or lime. It doesn't matter which, they're the same. It's a matter of taste. I use one, cut it into two, squeeze it into this hot water and apple cider vinegar. And then I mix it real good and I drink it. Now, some of you, I'm sure, are saying, oh, it's not going to be so good. No, it's not. I'm telling you, do not put honey in it. You've defeated the purpose.
No, defeats the purpose.
Defeats the purpose. Do not put honey in it. Let me tell you something. If you can do this mixture, hot water, apple cider vinegar, malic acid, citric acid, lemon and lime, and you can mix that. Okay. One more thing you might want to put in there is fresh ginger. Okay. When you mix it and you drink it, try to sip it little by little because it's warm water. It's not it's like hot water, like getting ready to make tea, something like that. And you sip it little by little. I do this every night. The last thing I do before I go to bed. In the morning, it sends me to the bathroom and it cleans out my system purely. I've done this for so many years. I see my skin is clear, my nails, I see it. I can actually see it. And it feels good in my insides. So this is a very simple way of just detoxing your body. Very simple. Then you can do that every day, by the way. Then once a week, I go further. I go into taking psyllium husk, and I put that with pure water. I blend it, and then I drink it. Now, that's fiber. Psyllium husk is fiber, pure fiber. And fiber, what it does to your system, it pushes it down. It pushes everything down, and you go to the bathroom. Now, it does not keep you in the bathroom all day. It's not like that. But it rather sweeps your system and enables you to eliminate. So for me,
right,
the detox is so important, as well as building my immune system. Those are the two things that as I'm getting older, I'm realizing I've got to do. And then I take supplements to supplement my food because we can eat enough to get all the vitamins that the body is supposed to have. So I have certain vitamins that I take on a daily basis.
Very good. And also, in addition to what Kukuwa was talking about with the fiber, our gut already has tens of trillions of bacteria. And so it's important to have the fiber to grow. That fiber is called a prebiotic. And so a prebiotic is food for the probiotic. The probiotic is the gut bacteria. That's the good bacteria that's in your gut. So fiber also helps that. So if you are not, now this is going to sound weird, but if you are not pooping at least 2 to 3 times a day, you're not cleansing.
Or each time you eat.
Right. That's what I'm saying. 2 to 3 times a day. You are not cleaning your system out. Yep. So absolutely. Here's Wambui. Wambui says, hi, ladies. Hi, Wambui. And so now Kukuwa was going to tell us, while we're still waiting for Anita, because you just don't know what's going to happen. You plan things, and to the best of your ability, but the show must go on.
The show must go on. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So we've talked about building up your immunity as you're growing older, detoxing your body. And Kukuwa talks about she detoxes every morning and once a week, a total detox. And then we were talking about exercising. So eating, as we said before, 80% of weight loss is what you put in your mouth.
Yes.
And then the 20% is diet. And it's exercise. Exercise. Yeah. 20% is exercise. So for myself, I've had 3 children, and my sister's workout has been a key part of my total body workout over the years. And so I push that even on my own channel, where I have my own treadmill routines, and now I'm coming out with walking videos, but I push the Kukuwa dance workout, especially even in this 15-day challenge that I have going on that is free, by the way. I push that. And then I tell you, if you want more, they do live streams. You can go on to her website and work out with them online. And you can, they have a special rate going on that you can join and do live streams. So anyway, let's get to the workout part and Kukuwa dance and how you came up with it and all that. And yes.
So basically, I've been an athlete all my life. When I went to school, when I grew up in Ghana, I ran for my college. They depended on me to win, to make sure we won whatever relays or K runs that they were doing. And I made sure, because I was very, very fast, and I excelled, with being an athlete. And I went from there into actually dancing. But I've been dancing, as my mother told me, since I was born, literally at the age of 3. One time they were looking for me, they couldn't find me, and my mom says, okay, wait a minute, listen to the drums. If you hear the drums, that's where my daughter would be. So they were a bunch of guys playing drums. They listened, they went, and there I was in the middle, dancing, performing at 3. Can you imagine? So I already wanted to dance when I was coming out of the belly. But I believe if you want to work out, you have to choose something you like. If you don't like it, you're not going to do it. If walking is what you like, then do walking. If swimming is what you like, then do the swimming. Biking. There are so many forms of exercises out here, but dancing is one of them. And for me, music is everything. I dance to African music. I'm older than my sister, and I grew up with so many genres of music, but my favorite is African music. And I've compiled this African music, the traditional African music, and the Afrobeat of today, and I put them into a form of exercise. So the exercises, dance movements, I chose African dance because African dance has you moving every part of your body. Okay, unlike ballet or some of these other genres where it's specific to certain parts of your body, African dance is not. Your entire body, including your head, moves in our dancing. So you're moving your head, your feet, your arms, your butt, your rib cage, your waist, your boomsy, your hips, your butt. You're moving everything. And that's what gives me that young feel, because every part of my body is flexible. I can move it, I can jump, I can twist, I can run, all because of this African dancing. I named it Kukuwa because I put it together, and I figured that I wanted an African name to go with it. Most of our African names are very difficult to pronounce, but my name Kukuwa is very phonetic. Kukuwa, Kukuwa. So I named it Kukuwa, and I'm hearing everybody say Kukuwa, 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 but that's not me. It's the workout. I've learned how to separate myself. But what I like about it is you burn calories, you tone your arms, your muscles, you're using the arms and everything. You tighten and firm your body. So let's say instead of you have the tricep that's jiggling, your triceps are built even stronger. Why? Because you're moving, really moving everything literally like a force, but not in a bad way. It's very vibrant, and there's a lot of energy behind African dance. So it has you really moving. You burn 1,000 calories in 1 hour, 60-minute workout. So it's a workout that has kept me young. It's a workout that has kept me feeling agile, and I feel very flexible in so many ways. I can do certain things that maybe somebody with their 60s or so cannot do because of my workout. So I created it for everybody. Doesn't matter how young or how old you are, you can do Kukuwa African dance. The music is great, and the movements are easy to follow. You break it down, you catch it, and you take off with it.
That sounds great. And Wambui says, that's a really nice workout.
Oh,
Wambui says, that's a really nice.
Did you do it? Did you do it?
And then that's Tiff, who is my daughter.
That's
my daughter, her niece. She said, that sounds exactly like you, Auntie. That is true. That is so true. Yes.
She came to visit me, and I took her to my class, and she Tiffany, you remember, we had a black girl in class. Yes. And even Paul is on the line too. Paul and Philip, we've been in my classes. So, and when my sisters took me to my 60th birthday celebration in South Florida, I have them working out every morning, right, Bernice?
We had to do a live stream every morning.
Every morning I had them doing
a live stream. So, but it's good because I love to work out, and I really don't feel well if I'm not working out.
Yeah.
I really don't. If I'm not eating right and I'm not working out, I feel like something is wrong. And Shay Ray says, let's put Shay Ray up. She says, I love to dance. Yes.
You should do the Kukuwa African dance then. You will love it. Yes, you will. You should go. Bernice, are we going to put it the link there so that they can go to, or we have to tell them?
I can try to type it up.
Okay.
And put it in there. It would be what is it? Kukuwa Fitness.
KukuwaFitness.com /workout online. KukuwaFitness.com /workout online, all together. And if you're on here today listening to us, please put in the COVID-19 discount code called Stay Well 33, all in capitals. Stay Well, STAYWELL 33. So you can get a fabulous discount.
Okay, Stay Well 33 is the discount?
Yes, Stay Well 33 is the discount. And as Bernice told you, I went from 3,000 to almost close to 50,000 because people have found me. They found the workout and they're loving it. Yes, they're loving it. It's you'll get turned on. It's a great workout.
Yes, but don't forget about me either.
No. Don't forget about Bernice. Please don't forget about me.
Okay, so HTTP. Right. So I think I need to put the HTTP, otherwise it won't.
Right.
It won't be a link for them. So I'm gonna do that. But so tell us how many years you've been doing it.
Oh, so I've been doing this for over about 40 something, 42, 40, 43 years. I've been doing this. I started, I told, if you were listening before, if you just got here, I've been an athlete all my life. I run track, 11.9, 100 meters. I am very fast. I run track, I do relays and what have you, but I love dancing. And I've been dancing since the age of 3. So I got into this workout. I created the workout. I'm 62 now, and honestly, I feel 32. I don't feel any other, I don't feel, I do not feel, what is 62 supposed to feel like? Hey, Wambui, I know you could tell me what I'm supposed to feel like.
Wambui, if you guys have not checked out, you probably don't know her channel yet, and it's Wambui Made It, and she loom knits, and you need to check her out. She is 70 years old, and she looks amazing. She does live with all the technology better than 30, 40-year-olds. So you need to check her out. You need to check Wambui out. She does lives. And like I said, she's amazing. I don't knit, but I go and just sit there and listen. And she'll, every time I go there, she makes me feel very welcome. And then other people in her chat will ask me, Bernice, do you knit? I'm like, no, I'm just here because I just love Wambui. So now here's the thing. If she says 70 feels good, you should really check her out.
70 feels good.
Yes. And 55 feels great to me. I tell you, pain in my body.
There's something to look forward to, both of us.
Yes, to 70.
There's something to look forward to, Wambui. Yes. Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I want to tell you about Kukuwa. Her body has been the same in her 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. So she doesn't count. Me, I have had my ups and downs because I haven't always been, I exercise and then I'm fit. And then I had where in like 2016, I just was eating carbs, and not that I don't eat carbs now, but I eat them in moderation. And then I also choose the right complex carbs to eat. And so my gut was out, and I was also stressed at the time because I was taking care of my mother-in-law. And so there were a lot of stresses going on in my life. And so I let myself go. I mean, I wasn't huge, but a lot of the weight that you gain for men and women, it starts with your waistline. And so my gut had been out, and you can go to my channel and see that. So I can relate to going through periods of where now you need to eat right. Now you need to work out. And so I was able to get myself back into that. Like I said, I wasn't huge, but when your waistline is big, that is a problem health-wise for men and women. It's a problem. So, and doctors will tell you that. So, anyway, so I'm going to pull what Sharon said in a while. But so I was able to work out, and I decided that I was going to start this channel because not only was I able to eat right and exercise and be able to get myself right, but I was able to, in 2016, donate one of my kidneys to Kukuwa's daughter. So if I had not been taking care of myself, I don't think I could have donated a kidney at age 52.
Right.
So Sharon says, if I didn't know you beautiful ladies' age, I would not in a million years believe you are 55 and 62. You both look amazing. Aw, thank you.
Thank you.
That is so sweet.
Yeah, that is so sweet.
That's my best friend. I paid her to do that. No, just kidding.
And Wambui, we put you with us. Yes.
Right. And Wambui says, I notice, and this is so important, I notice you both love to laugh, good laughter. I think that is good medicine. Absolutely.
Amen.
You have to laugh. Have to laugh. Look at
all the laughing lines on me.
Yeah, that's why our skin sag is because we're smiling and laughing all the time. So then our skin sag because of that. But yeah, so if you can laugh, laughter is good medicine. That is so great. And then Sohalia says, did I pronounce her name right?
Sohaila.
Sohaila. Oh, Sohaila. Sohaila says, yes, laughing is a great nutrient for all. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, it is.
Yes. And of course, it wouldn't be our nephew is saying both are completely inspirational. We love you, Paul.
Oh, we love you, Paul. You know it.
Thank you. Thank you. So so for decades, she's been doing that. Like I said, her body, if you look at her body at 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, they're all the same. That's not the same. That's not my. Yeah, you know what? The thing is, you can show things, but they said if I did it in Chrome and I have a Windows 10, that I might crash. Okay. And so I didn't want to mess anything up. That's why.
You can send it later.
Yeah. Or they can go to your Instagram and look at that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying a lot of times people can relate to my story because I have had ups and downs. So they can say, okay, she's been a certain way and then she's been able to come back. So then I can do the same thing. So it's a matter of, like Kukuwa was saying, choose what you want to do to work out, whether it's walking, dancing. And definitely there was a study that was done on dance workouts, and dance workouts, absolutely, you can burn 1,000 calories, like Kukuwa was saying, 1,000 calories in an hour of working it. Even if you don't do an hour and you do 35 to 45 minutes, easily 600 minimum calories you're going to burn. And so you will begin to see your body shape up. And that's why in my 15-day free weight loss / tone, I have dance workout in there. Then I have the tone, because I know that is effective and you're going to burn more calories than you do on a treadmill. I have a treadmill routine, and you can do a treadmill routine for 35 minutes and only burn 300 plus calories. But if you dance for 35 minutes, you'll be at 600 plus calories. So it's a matter of choice and what you want to do. And one of my other babies is on here. She said this video, Adeline, she said, this video is full of knowledge. I'm learning so much.
Hi, sweetie. Bernice, for those who do go to the streaming, we do have Get It Right, Get It Tight, and we use weights or resistant weights, free weights, or nothing at all, and teach you how to tone and firm, also with African music.
Right. And talking about weights are so important, because as we age, weights actually help boost your metabolism.
Yes.
And then on top of that, according to the Mayo Clinic, when you're lifting weights, you're stressing your bones. And when you stress your bones, you start to build bone density. And as all of us know, as you're getting older and you're past your postmenopausal and you're not producing as much estrogen, you tend to lose bone density. And so it's important to include strength training. So dance all you want, but include some strength training. The other thing is, the reason why a heavy set person can burn more calories when they start out is because weight burns calories. And so once you get to a certain point and you feel like you've plateaued, you want to add weights on so that you can burn more calories. Kukuwa, do you have anything to add?
No, that was perfect. I would have said the same thing, because people don't realize that you do need to add muscle sculpting as well to cardio. I know a lot of guys, and Paul, you and I have had this conversation. A lot of guys like to lift weights. They love to lift weights, and the bulkier they get, then they get stiff, and then they're not as flexible anymore. But then when I do train them, personal trainer, I tell them add cardio to your strength training. If anything, one day cardio, the next day strength, then cardio, then strength, then cardio, then strength. You give that mixture. That mixture is great for you because you do give your body the balance it needs. And when they do that, Bernice, when the guys do that, they realize, oh my God, I'm not as stiff. I'm still lifting my heavy weights, but I'm not, those bodybuilders that they walk around, they can't put the arm down. Then they feel they can put the arm down now because they've got cardio within their body, and the body needs the cardio as well as it does the weights. Yes.
Right. So it's so important. So important. Paul says, what did Paul say? He says,
yes, Auntie Kukuwa opened it's gone.
Oh,
I opened my eyes to the truth with this knowledge. You go, Paul. I'm giving you a high five. Paul, he listens. He has a gorgeous body. He builds muscle.
His body is.
Stephen also has nice body build.
Jonathan, those are my two sons. They have great bodies as well.
Mine have great bodies, but they understand you have to put cardio in there. You can't just keep building, and no cardio. After a while, you walk around like this. You can't even put the arm down. You're so stiff, and the muscles need to relax. They cannot just be, it's almost like atrophy. And you're building, and then you're like this, just sitting there. You got to bring it down. So yeah, Paul, you're right. And you see, you're looking amazing.
And also the other thing is we know that there are 4 areas that we're supposed to be working on. Whether you're young or older, you're supposed to be working on flexibility, endurance, balance, and strength. And so if you're just lifting weights, you're not working on the flexibility part, and you're not working on the endurance necessarily because you don't have that cardio where your heart is elevated for a longer period of time.
Right. So, and I have a bodybuilder friend in California who him and I have talks, and he's like, I'm gonna follow your instruction or your advice, Kukuwa, because I like this African thing, but I'm not a good dancer. I said, you don't have to be a good dancer. You can just move it and just let your body roll. And today he's doing it, and he says, wow, I need to tell all my bodybuilder friends they need to do cardio. So really,
exactly. You have to.
He sees a great difference in his body build. Yeah.
All right. So you've been doing lives on YouTube, which, like we said, that's caused your channel to just explode.
Yes. Yeah.
So people can actually go on your channel, and they can do those for free.
Yeah, Kukuwa Fitness on
Fitness.
YouTube.
Right. You can go do that for free, but I guarantee you will want to get a variety. And so in order to get that variety, you definitely need to do the live streaming, get on the live streaming. And then in addition to that, like I said, she has several books out already on Amazon. So you want to elaborate on the books that you have?
Yes, I do. I wanted to also shout out to Philip and Paul for dancing with us on live yesterday. And
really? Good.
Yeah, dancing with us live. We did a live yesterday, and for Carissa and Stephen for also dancing with us live the other week before. We do live every week, so you can catch us. If you follow me on social media, I put it up letting you know, hey, we're coming, and you get a great 15-minute teaser taste of what it's like, and you will definitely subscribe because it's worth it. It's so
She
worth
said
it.
you'll definitely subscribe.
It comes down to like $10 a month. That's nothing. You're getting your
That's
strength
nothing.
training, you're getting your cardio, you're getting recipes, Benny, you're on there, you're getting your fitness tips, you know, or someone will say something like, I eat avocados, are they good for you? It's on there. Why are avocados good for you? And so on and so forth. So you're getting a whole lot for $10 a month. If you do the math, it's not even $1 a day, not even, no.
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, look, Paul said he loved every minute of it. We have
Loved
people
every minute of it.
all over the world.
Right, all over the world that join. And you did mention Carissa's name, so just in case she is watching, she had surgery. She's in a lot of pain. So Carissa, we hope that the pain is subsiding and that you're on the mend. So
yes, Carissa, you have our prayers. You know that. You know we're right there for you. Family's here, girl. Family's here. And when you're ready, we'll get you back in shape. Yes.
Right. Absolutely.
Hey, Nessa, I'm going to subscribe. You go, Nessa. Yeah.
Nessa says she's going. Excellent. And yes. And so so it's like I said, it's a great workout. But like Kukuwa also said, if you are not, if you don't want to dance, which once you try it, you will want to dance.
Yes.
But let's just say it's not your, because I know I came out with a walking workout, and there's some people that love it because they have they've had knee surgery. So that works better for them. And so you choose what works for you, but
it's not high impact. It's not even high impact.
No,
Dancing
it's not. It's
all
not
low impact. Yeah.
Right. It's not. But it all depends on that person. Like I said, if they've had knee surgery and they are just coming out of rehab, they would prefer just to walk versus even to do some twisting of the, some of the motions. So
absolutely.
So that's very important. And then there was something I was going to say, but I just had a senior moment. Okay, so
you had mentioned my books. I have 4 books on Amazon.com, and I have Amazon Kindle. You can either get them on the Kindle and download them onto your Kindle and read, or you can. They're also published, so you can either buy them paperback. And all 4 of them, all you got to do is put my name in when you go to Amazon Kindle, Kukuwa, Kyereboah, or Kukuwa. You can't miss it. It will come up. The first book that I'm so proud of is African Health Secrets. And I actually put a lot of my great-grandmother, I'm going to step back a little. My great-grandmother lived to be 120. Bernice, you know that. She was very, very old, but so wise, such wisdom. And she lived by the land, literally lived by the land, what we call organic today. And so I put a lot of things that I learned from her in there. And, remedies like, okay, so I'm coughing, what should I take? Or I'm feeling what should I do? Everything that you're going through has a home remedy of some sort. So African Health Secrets, I love. And then my other book is African Dance with Passion. And it tells you all about the preparation of your body into dancing and your mind, the knowledge of what dancing will do for your body and what dance is all about. Then I put in that book all the different dances from all over the continent of Africa, just to educate you also of all those different dances. Then those are my 2 first books. The 2 last books, because 4, is Kuwa Vizuri and Kuwa Inafa. I named them Swahili names because of the meaning. Kuwa Vizuri means be well. Do not be sick. Be well. Stay well. And Kuwa Inafa means be fit. Stay healthy. Work it and be fit. So I named them that because in the Swahili, the meaning is just odd. I like the way the meaning is, and I've explained it in English. The Kuwa Vizuri is really all about my daughter, Samantha, whom Bernice had had mentioned, Bernice gave my daughter a kidney about 3 years ago now. 3 years ago?
Yes, 3 years. December, this past December was 3 years. Mm-hmm.
Yes, which is like yesterday for us. But my daughter, that was like heaven sent. My sister is selfless. I can't even begin to thank her or stop thanking her. It blows our minds that she would even do that. We want to do it, the job we do. We couldn't even have time to test to get to this, not knowing behind the scenes, Bernice was testing for it. I mean, this is somebody who doesn't even think of herself, thinks of others. Come on. And because of her, my daughter lives today. She was on dialysis, and she was on dialysis for 2 years, or a year, almost 2 years. And Bernice said, no, we can't keep doing this. And she was on the list. And those of you who know anything about the list, they don't call you today. They don't call you tomorrow. No. They don't call you. It's a very long list. So, you know, Bernice hadn't done that. Honestly, we will still be there. My daughter will be having dialysis every other day. You have to go in to pull that whole blood out and put it back. It's not an easy thing. So I wrote Kukuwa Vizuri to help people that are sick to understand how naturopathically you can actually stay well. There's another portion in the book where my daughter was crippled. She couldn't walk. She couldn't use her legs anymore. She was in a wheelchair, the same daughter. And all of this stemmed from her lupus. But due to nutrition and Kukuwa Vizuri, I write about it so you can find the steps of how to follow it and help you stay well. It's an amazing book, you know, quick read, easy, but steps. It gives you steps. And then the last book is the Kukuwa Enough is about me. People say, well, Kukuwa, how come you're 60s and you look the way you look and you can do an hour class, 2 hour class, 3 hour class, you're not even feeling it. What is up with that? So I'm teaching you step by step also how to stay fit. Bernice has allowed me to explain what are my two main things, which one is building my immune system and detoxing my body, and then exercise. And this is what comes together for me. And in my Kukuwa Enough, I tell you all about it, and I take you step by step so that you can also stay fit and healthy.
Cool. Yes. I'm sure everybody's like, oh, I'm listening. Wambui says, okay, so this praying for you is for Carissa. So Paul was saying praying for you for Carissa because she's so she can feel well.
Right.
And let's see. I'm getting the hang of this thing now. I'm getting, a little technical here.
Yeah, a blessing indeed. She's a blessing. Yeah. She is.
I feel like
a blessing.
It was a blessing for me as well. It's been a blessing to be able to watch her just live her life. And it's just been wonderful. So yeah. Sharon says, such an amazing call. Love all the knowledge and the family history you ladies are sharing. Oh, thank you.
Sharon,
thank you. Yeah, that is so.
God first, Sharon. God first. That's the only way we know how. That's the way they raised us,
I didn't realize that's what I was putting up there. That's okay. Let me put it back down. But thank you, Sharon. Thank you. But yes, so it is. It's important for us to take care of our bodies while we're aging, and it will work for you. You get up in the morning, you are now going to feel aches and pains. I kid you not. I was told that I have arthritis in my right hip, but tell that to my body. My body doesn't feel it, nothing. I don't feel anything when I wake up in the morning. So, and it's because of the workouts, the stretching, the way you eat. I was talking to somebody the other day and I said, if you have allergies, cut out dairy.
The dairy, number one.
dairy
dairy
is just going to, it produces mucus, more mucus.
Yeah.
And so I remember when my kids were young, the doctor, when they had a cold, would say, stop giving them milk when they had a cold, cow's milk. Don't give them cow's milk when they had a cold. So I switched over milk from when they were young. And first I did soy, and then I did almond. So almond is what I've been using all this time. And, even yogurt now has non-dairy yogurt, where it's either coconut milk or almond milk. And so you can even find
almond milk. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So it's important that if you have allergies and you find yourself just congested all the time, cut out dairy. That includes the cheese. The cheese is dairy, so cut it out.
The cheese is dairy. Yeah. And guys, by the way, those who don't know, egg is not dairy.
Egg is not dairy. No, egg is not dairy. It's a protein. No. Yeah, it's not dairy. Right. So a dairy definition of dairy is that it's made out of animal's milk. So it could be the cow's milk, goat milk, any animal's milk is considered dairy. Yeah.
Yes.
So let's see. Each one of your books sounds so uplifting, is what Wambui says. And Wambui says she only does almond milk as well. Oh my gosh, yes. Almond milk just gives you life.
Wambui.
Yes. And it's true.
Yeah.
And what Sharon says, yes, Kukuwa, always God first. Definitely, that is what our parents instilled in us. Yes. Always God first. Always. Yeah. I pray about everything, and even this.
Yes.
Where I was nervous, and we went through trial runs, and I don't know why Anita wasn't able to make it, but it's fine. Everything happens for a reason, and you just move on. And hopefully you guys still got a lot. Well, from what you're saying, you got a lot out of what we were talking about anyway. So
Sharon,
yes.
So Sharon, to piggyback on that again, even when I'm teaching, I pray before I teach, or I invite the Holy Spirit into it. So it's just the way we've been brought up, the way I live my life. I am proud to talk about it, to share it. I tell you, when I try to do something and it's not working, I've got to call God, and it works. It always works.
Right.
Always works. Yeah.
Okay, so guess who just came in? I'm gonna bring her in.
Hey,
Anita.
Hello,
Anita. Hi.
Hello.
Oh my God, I just do some drama.
What happened?
How you doing?
Good.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been sitting here since 3:00.
What?
Really?
Why?
Since 3:00. I've been here, yes. And I don't know what happened. We were gonna do a test, but I cut my finger, had blood everywhere, and had to go change my clothes and everything. It's been a mess. Waiting for you guys.
Oh my gosh.
How are you doing?
That's okay. That's
I'm
okay,
so
darling.
sorry.
No, that's
how are you
fine.
doing? It's nice
No.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
No,
Yes, blessing.
it really. First of all, Anita. I'm sorry. What'd you say, Anita?
Yes.
I said, first of all, you look fabulous.
On, right?
You look fabulous.
Yes, we're on. We're on. You look fabulous. And then second,
so traumatized right now.
That's okay. Look, I truly believe everything works together for good for those who love the Lord.
Yes,
and there was a reason why Kukuwa and I were supposed to go first and talk about the body and talk about all of that before you came in.
Because now it's your
turn.
Now
you And so now you can talk about working at iHeart Media and the video that went viral where Will Smith came and surprised you. and how all of a sudden you went from, Instagram, you had 20,000 followers, and it just pushed you in the limelight. Right. You were doing interviews everywhere, Access Hollywood, whatever.
Oh my gosh. It was a dream come true. It seems like so long ago now, but it was amazing.
Wow.
So, yes, I worked at iHeart Media for 19 and a half years. It's some of the best years of my life. I worked with some of the best people, the most amazing people, and they love me and I love them. So after 19 and a half years, meeting all the biggest stars in show business, having beautiful, loving relationships with them, I got to a point where I was physically tired, not emotionally, not spiritually, but just physically tired of the everyday grind. So I figured it's time to move on now to the next chapter of my life. And I was going to do that kind of quietly. I wanted to travel. I wanted to spend more time with my granddaughter and my family. And so on that Friday, before my very last day, Elvis Duran of the Z100 Morning Show had his assistant come out and get me at the front desk. So I went back there. I knew something good was about to happen because anytime Elvis Duran is around, something good, something positive, something loving is about to happen. So I went back there and I was not prepared for what he did for me. He said, Anita, we all love you so much. And as a thank you for all you've done for us and all the generosity you have shown others, we want to give you a round trip to Nashville, Tennessee, because I love country music. I love lots of music, but country music is one of my favorites because I grew up in the South for a few years and my mother loved country music. So Elvis said, I want you to go to Nashville. I want you to go to Paris. And he gave me first class tickets to Paris for 2. He gave me a round trip on the Norwegian, a cruise anywhere in the world that I wanted to go. And he gave me $10,000.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness.
I don't want you sleeping in doorways. All those beautiful, beautiful, amazing gifts. And as you can imagine, I was in shock. It's like I could hardly think, Then
That's awesome.
That's awesome. I love him for that. I'll be forever grateful. Of course, now with everything that has happened, those things are going to be on hold. But I'm filling my life up with other good things. You know? And I have something beautiful and wonderful to look forward to when all this is over. So I'm so grateful.
Yes, so absolutely.
So then we knew that Martin Lawrence and Will Smith was coming to the job because they're promoting their movie, Bad Boys for Life. So I'm excited about that, as we all were, right? And what I didn't know is that one of my work daughters on the job, because I have about 50 children on the job that call me mama. We have very loving, special relationships because when most of the interns come in, I'm the first person they see. And I love to make them feel comfortable and feel special because I know they're nervous. So I develop a relationship with them very quickly. And sometime later on, they'll start calling me mama. And I cherish that because it's an honor for someone to call you mama.
Yeah.
You don't call just anybody mama.
No,
so it makes me feel so special. So I got about 50 children, but one of my daughters, her name is Taylor. And Taylor whispered to Will Smith, Mama is retiring today. So when he came to the front desk, he's yelling, Mama, Mama. And I'm like, what? Will Smith calling me Mama? So I was blown away. And you probably seen that video. He acted like he knew me for 50 years. He hugged me, squeezed me. And that's when I got a chance to tell him that I had met him 30 years ago when he was just starting his career. And what I noticed about him then, he was so polite, so respectful. And I remember thinking to myself, this young man, I hope he goes far. I mean, look at the superstar that he is today. You know,
Yeah.
it's just amazing. So from there, between Elvis Duran, Will Smith, The Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, DJ Envy, Angela Yee, and all the other radio stations that Jim Kerr and Shelley Sunstein in the morning show, Christine just everybody. Okay, there's just so many, and I don't want to forget anybody. But I got over 20,000 followers. Over 20,000, and a lot of them were international because of Will Smith.
Yeah.
Now, I
Right.
never had Instagram before, never. So here I am at 63 years old. I've got over 23 followers, and I'm ecstatic.
Yes.
So I have a whole new opportunity in front of me. I was doing interviews, I was on television, and I mean, a whole different world opened up to me.
Yeah.
Then iHeart gave me the retirement party of the century. If you all go on the Instagram, you're going to see me.
Yes.
I was doing my thing.
Oh, you go, girl. You go, girl.
And I loved them for that, because the time, the effort, and the love that they put into that for me, you can't put a price on that.
No.
And you know, not many of us are blessed enough to get to see how much we've done, and how much love we've given, how much love we've received in return while we're still here.
Yeah.
So that was the blessing.
Yeah.
My mom used to always say, give me my flowers while I'm here.
Yes.
And I felt like that night was the night that everybody gave me their flowers. And I got to see that. I got to embrace that. And I am so blessed and so grateful for it. So
that's wonderful.
For me, if you want something, you give it.
Yes.
And I have always wanted lots of love in my life. I grew up in Harlem on 126th Street and Old Broadway. And we didn't have a lot of money. And quite frankly, sometimes we had to look for pennies under the sofa to get sugar or to get different things that we needed. But my mom used to always say, stick together, no matter what, stick together, love each other, be kind to each other. And my mother was the kind of mother that would give you the shirt off of her back. She just loved everybody. She didn't have a mean bone in her body. So I would like to think that I have some of that in me, that I represent my mother the best way that I can, and that she is proud of me, because she used to always say, no matter what you do in this world, always put your best foot forward. Mm-hmm. Always give the best that you have.
That's
no
correct.
matter what you're going through.
Yes.
So I have trials and tribulations. I have pain. I have sadness. I have disappointments like everybody else. But that makes me put my shoulder up. It makes me stronger, because as we know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And every time I face a challenge, I just remember that maybe 2 days ago, it was something else. But God brought me through it. And God made me stronger because of it. Like today, I'm sitting here for an hour. I don't know if I was on the wrong link. Well, you know, we've been having trouble with the Wi-Fi.
Right.
All our practice runs. And at the very last minute, I cut my finger. But you know what? I said, I'm sitting up here. I've been sitting up here for the last hour with a big smile plastered on my face, because I said nothing is going to get me down. Because, you know, sometimes when you want to talk about God, when you want to talk about good, when you want to talk about love, everything will come against you. You know? That's the time when things start, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. And I said, God, please. I already told so many people I was going to be here. They were looking forward to seeing me and to hearing about you and your program. I said, please, Lord, don't let this happen. And I looked again and I saw another link that you had sent me, and here we are. So I want to thank the good Lord Jesus for that. I want to thank him for bringing us together right now. I want to thank
Amen.
him. Amen.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, indeed.
And that is so true, because
so true.
whenever, and that's why I wanted you to talk about not only the fact that you met Will Smith, that wasn't it. It was the way you light up, the way when I listen to you in an interview, how you're so ebullient, you just boil over, you bubble over. It comes from the inside out. And so I had been following you on Instagram, and I make comments every now and then, and you always answer my comments, always reply to my comments. And so I was, wanting to do this to bring somebody else, in addition to my sister and I, that will spread positivity. And I was like, I'm just going to ask her, see what she says. And I asked you, and you were like, I accept. So,
I feel honored. I feel honored because
I feel honored.
It's a blessing when people want to hear what you bring to the table. We all bring something to the table. We all have stories. We all have gifts from God. It's just a matter of recognizing what those gifts are and being in touch with what those gifts are, and being brave enough and having faith enough to bring them to fruition.
Yes.
And so I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect, but the good part and the blessed part is we don't need to be perfect.
No.
All we need to do is to be the best that we can be and let our light shine. And that's what I try to do. I try to represent God the best way I can.
Yes.
And I feel that the gifts that God has given me is love, the gift of nurturing, and the gift of wisdom. He's made me wise in so many different situations, but more than anything, he's allowed me to have enough disappointments, enough hurt, enough trials and tribulations, enough storms that I get to know that he will always bring me through them.
Yes.
You have to have some pain in your life to appreciate the good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I have plenty. And that's why I have a determination to be happy no matter what. Because we can change a lot of the things that happen in this world. There's but so much. And a big part of what we have control over is our faith.
Yes.
Our faith in God. Our determination, our fortitude. And I am happy to say that I walk the walk and I talk the talk, because I've been through enough that when I have joy, I'm so grateful for things big and small. You got to thank them for the small things too. The more you thank them for the small things, the big things will come,
Yes.
Such a blessing. Such a blessing.
And we were just talking about God before you popped up.
Right before.
God will see you through everything. You've got to put him first.
Amen.
So we were just talking about that, and look, you were not even on it, and you came and took it right off there.
Look
See?
at that. Him first.
Him first.
And Sam,
and all those things that were given unto you.
That's
Sam,
right. Amen.
People are making comments.
Yeah, people are making comments. Yeah.
Sam says, yes, mama.
Yes, mama.
My children. That's what I'm
right. And then I had this, Sharon said, Miss Anita, what a wonderful story. She said, amen. What a wonderful story and testimony. I feel a little sense of Sunday morning feeling up in here.
But we should try to have that Sunday morning feeling a little bit every day, because every day is so precious, And I think with what is happening right now, with
Yeah,
the
that's right.
virus.
Look at God.
And look at God and the way things
Yes.
have changed so much. But I refuse to believe. I know God is working behind the scenes. I know
Yes.
good things are going to come out of this.
Yes.
There's been a lot of loss. There's been a lot of hurt.
Yes. Yes.
There's been a lot of death. But I do know and I do believe that there's going to be a wonderful change within each of us. If we choose
Yes.
to look and see what that change, what that good is supposed to be. I
Yes.
believe we're going to find it. I believe we're going to understand that there's some things that just weren't important before. We thought they
Right.
were.
We thought they were.
Right. We thought they were. We
And
did.
simple things we take for granted, like being able to hug a loved one, to kiss
Yes.
someone, just to go
Yes.
go to the store when you want to. We
Yes.
never
Right.
thought that we would be in a position where we wouldn't have the same opportunity to do those things. So I feel this is a wake-up call to a lot of us. I feel like the
Right.
world was going in the wrong direction and has been for such a long time. And while I
Yes.
don't believe God put this on us,
No.
I believe he allowed it to happen. And
Right.
we're all going to grow from it.
From it.
Yes.
We
Yes.
must. I hope
We have
no
to.
one will let this
Yeah.
happen and not come out of this a better person. I pray
Right.
that won't happen.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. They need
So,
that-
oh my goodness,
they need that to
such
be
a
an
blessing.
interruption.
No. So what I want to do is entertain questions from the chat. So if you're in the chat, you want to ask Miss Anita some questions, go ahead and ask her. She has given us excellent some food for thought, and that's why I loved and wanted you to come on here.
Thank you.
Because this chat that matters, this is just the second one I've done.
Oh,
and it was
Yeah.
right. And because I wanted to do this because I thought that I wanted to have something positive for people in this time, during
Amen.
this time. And
Yes.
so to have you as our second, the first time we had Wambui, Evelyn, Kukuwa, and myself, and Wambui had to leave. She was in the chat and she had to leave. Evelyn is in the chat still.
Okay.
And this is my nephew saying, "Preach, Miss Anita, preach."
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you.
That's right.
I always ask God to please give me his words. Please give me something that I can share, that somebody can leave thinking, I learned a little something. I feel a little better. It made put a smile on my face. It made me think, these are the things that I hope somebody will get something out of. And trust me, I learned all of this, like I said, through my own trials and tribulations. I just learned, no matter how many times I fall down, I make sure I get back up. And I get back up with God's love. I get back up being plugged into God's strength. You see, it's not my strength that keeps me up. I have to plug myself into God's strength. His strength is never ending. His strength is never failing.
No.
I can't do it on my own. But when you're plugged into God's strength and God's fortitude and God's blessings, you can't lose. You can't lose. And you know, you may not always get what you think you want, but you know, I've learned to thank God for unanswered prayers.
Amen.
There's been times in my life I prayed for something. Woo! If God had given it to me, I would have been in a world of trouble. So sometimes I'm like, thank you, Father. You know more than I do. You
He does.
Than I, you know, my little pea brain. And you knew that that was not something I want. So don't be disappointed sometime when God doesn't give you what you asked for. Because sometimes your greatest blessings is what you didn't get.
Amen.
Yes.
Woo, that's a whole sermon. That's a whole sermon right there.
Right there.
That's right, sweetheart.
That is wonderful.
Thank you, darling.
It's just you've been dropping stuff, and we can go as long as you want, seriously, because we've done our part already. And so feel free to stay with us as long as you want. And we want Sam is saying she's truly a positive ray of sunshine. Yes.
Oh,
People
thank
see
you,
that in
Sam.
you.
I
They just have to
appreciate
watch you on video and see that you exude that you radiate. You really radiate just warmth and love and just
Thank you.
positivity. And so this has been a blessing. I'm not signing off. I'm just saying I love that you're here.
Yes.
Now, are you a minister?
Yes, I am. I've been a minister for
Oh.
17 years. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. What denomination?
I'm Christian. I'm Christian.
Okay.
Yes, I grew up Baptist, but then I
Okay.
decided I just wanted to be Christian because I am more spiritual than I am religious.
Right.
There's some things about religion that I don't ascribe to. So I just want to cherish my personal relationship with my Lord Jesus Christ.
There you go.
You know, I've seen some things happen in the church that I didn't think God would approve of. I'm like, I don't think Jesus would like that.
Today, you're right. You're right.
So I, but I love everybody, and I try not to judge anybody because who am I? Who am I to judge
Who are
anybody?
any of us?
I'm just trying to live my life and be the best person I can. I gotta put my plug in.
Your phone is dying.
My phone is dying, sweetie. So, but who am I, right? Jesus said, let he that is without sin cast the first stone.
That's the first stone. Yes.
That won't be me. So I love everybody. People are struggling to find out who they are, to find their place in this world. And I think Christians should be the one to help them and to guide them. I know too many stories where some churches would turn people away for whatever reason. I don't think there should ever be a reason that you turn somebody away. To pray and who came to be nourished by God. We are the people that are supposed to do that. So I have a personal loving relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, and that sustains me every single day. I wake up every morning, and the first thing I say is, Lord, thank you for another day. Praise be unto thy holy name. And
amen.
I'm grateful.
Amen.
I'm 63 years old. I'm 63. And I'm really thanking God for every day now.
Amen.
I'm plans.
I'm right behind you. I'm 62.
Yeah. Oh man. And we do look good if we may say so ourselves.
Oh, hey, we look good. We look good, girl. We look good.
Oh, yes.
We look good. Black don't crack.
So
we look good.
I'm so grateful for so many things.
Yes. So grateful.
I've had the most amazing 19 and a half years. Like I said, I like country music. So my first radio job, I've been in radio for 30 years. And I've been a receptionist for 30 years. And some people say, well, why for 30 years? But this is what it is. When you like what you do, people tell you that all the time. It doesn't feel like work. So at that front desk, a lot of things went on at that front desk, okay? Because of the way my childhood was, I had a very, very difficult childhood. My mother was a wonderful, wonderful person. My father had some problems, and he kind of took those problems out on us. And I forgive him. I love him. But we went through some stuff, okay? I'm just going to put it to you like that. We went through some stuff. So it was out of that pain, out of that sadness, out of that poverty, out of those disappointments, that I made a decision that when I grow up, I'm going to treat people the way I want to be treated.
Yes.
And I'm going to have all the love that I ever wanted. So you have to understand that my goal was to have all the love I could ever have, all the love I could ever want. But I gave it also. I gave it. And it's been such a blessing because when I had that retirement party, like I said, to see all that love coming back at me, I'm like, who is this for? What is going on here? You know, they had Dolly Parton, my favorite country music, my favorite country artist, did a little video for me. And she said, Anita, you've been a blessing. And she told me to go on with my life and to be happy. And I mean, I've met so many stars in my day. Rick Ross, Snoop Dogg, you know, everybody you can imagine, all the hip hop stars, all the pop stars. I've met them all and had wonderful, loving relationships with them. Sometimes it was just hi, goodbye. Sometimes it's hey, mama, how you doing? And sometimes it's real, earnest relationships. And they would come around. They would come around that desk and give me the most loving hugs. And so at that front desk, like I was saying, a lot of things happen. That's where my coworkers would gather every morning before they all went off to their different jobs and their different floors. But they would stop up at that front desk. If it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to get love, just to get a good morning, just to get a how you doing, sweetheart.
Yes.
Just to get a have a good day, God bless you. Sometimes they came for prayers. Sometimes they came to cry. Sometimes they just came to laugh. But that front desk, a lot of God's work went on at that front desk.
Oh, yeah.
Amen.
So it was a blessing for me and a blessing for everybody who came there. So I also would treat our visitors, our guests, with love and respect and professionalism. And I wanted to represent my company very well. That was very important to me. Remember, my mom said, put your best foot forward. So no matter what kind of day I was having, no matter what was going on in my personal life, when you came to that front desk, it was my joy to be kind, to be professional, and to give you the best experience I can, because you only get one time to make a first impression.
Yeah. Yep.
That's true.
And
That's true.
very
Your mother,
important.
your mother sounds so much like our mother. And our mother is in heaven as well. Our mother is in heaven as well. So she sounds, my mother never met a stranger.
Yeah.
Ever.
No.
She had so many adopted kids.
Yeah, my mother, everybody called her mom. Everybody called her mom.
Mother too.
Yeah, everybody called her mom.
My mother too. My mother. I just want to say that her name was Anita Scipio. I just want y'all to know that that was her name. What's your mother's name?
Margaret.
Margaret Cherbois.
Margaret Cherbois.
Margaret was her first name. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, it's such a blessing when you're raised by somebody who gives you the best examples of how to live your life, how to be a good person, how to give the world the best that you have. My mother was that same way. She raised so many children. She, like I said, she give you the shirt off her back. And if I have the woman that she is, then I did all right. And I'm grateful, you know? I really am.
Right.
I'm grateful. Yes.
That's wonderful. So, that is wonderful.
It's just been a wonderful life, filled, like I said, with my share of ups and downs. But I always know that God said he'll never leave us nor forsake us. And in times, you know how when Jesus was in the boat with the disciples, and the storms came and the rain came and the wind came, and then one of the disciples said, you know, Lord, you know, are you not with us, you know? And basically, do you see what's going on? He saw Jesus was sleeping, but he felt like Jesus was sleeping, but Jesus is all knowing. He knows everything. He sees everything. And just because he may not respond when you think he should, it doesn't mean he doesn't know what you're going through. Just remember that he is there. And in his time, he will rise up and say, peace be still. And he will calm the waters in your life. And I always try to remember that. It's not on my time. It's on God's time. And it takes me a while to get
never on yours.
Understand that.
It's never on your time.
My time. And sometimes I'm impatient.
We all are.
God, when is this
We all are.
We all are very impatient.
But it's not on my time.
No.
That is true.
No, it's not.
So I'm going to ask for questions and then we will wrap it up in 5 minutes. So I'm going to ask questions for Miss Anita in the chat. Or Kukuwa, you can ask questions also. And I want to put on here while we're seeing if anybody's asking questions is that Sharon says, she greatly appreciate all of you beautiful ladies for putting together this amazing inspirational call. Got more than I was expecting. You have really touched the mind, body, and soul. Thank you all so much.
Oh, Sharon, thank you.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure.
That is a blessing. That is a blessing. Yes. And also Sharon also says,
and I want to.
Yes, she was saying her mother is the same way. Yes, mother of many, blood,
mother of
or
many.
not. Yes. And her mom had 12 of her own children.
Oh, wow.
12 of her own children.
Oh, wow.
6 boys, 6 boys, 6 girls.
Wow.
Yes.
My mother had 8 children. 8 children. I thought that was a lot. That is fabulous. My mother had 8 children. And she taught us all to love each other and be good to each other.
Yes.
And we're a strong family. Like during this crisis right now, we have a group text. We check in with each other every single day. We give each other advice. We uplift each other. We send each other jokes. And I'm telling you, my family and we've always been huggers and kissers. Every time we see each other, every time we leave each other, we say, I love you. So we've never taken life or love for granted. But I tell you, when this is over, we are going to take it to the next level.
Yes.
You're talking about our family. I think our family. You're talking about our family.
You're describing the same thing we do. We have a chat. We check in on each other. We have Sunday prayer. We get on a prayer line every Sunday to pray from all different states. Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
And I'm encouraged by some of the wonderful things that I hear. I have a friend of mine. Her name is Olivia, and she told me that her neighborhood got together and raised money for the elderly neighbors and went out and did their shopping for them, bought the food, did their shopping for them, and brings it to the house. And they keep the social distancing. They follow all the guidelines. But I thought that was such an amazing amazing thing.
Yes.
Just bring out the best in all of us.
Exactly.
We have new ways to show love to each other.
Yes.
Yes. I see my nieces on. My niece
Sheree. Your niece is saying.
Read it for me, Bernice.
Oh, it says, please tell my Aunt Anita that Curly, her niece, loves her very much.
I love you back, Curly. I'm so proud of my niece. Her name is Shirley, and she just started a new business, Express Yourself Pro. And I'm so proud of her because in the midst of all of these new changes and everything that we're going through, she is using that negative energy that she felt, that anxiety, to do something wonderful and to do something positive. And I encourage everybody during this time that we've been giving, that we would not normally have, to start projects that needed to be finished and finish projects that need to be finished. We'll start them that need to be started and finish those that need to be finished.
Yes.
Wisely. Don't come out of this the same way you went in it.
No.
We have a great opportunity for growth, for prosperity, for self-improvement, all those things. But just always try to find a blessing in everything that happens.
Yes. Yeah.
Because
Yes,
there's a
absolutely.
lesson or a blessing in everything. Amen.
Yes. And
Amen.
what I know,
Yes, indeed.
what type of business is her business? And Shay Ray, if you want to put that business in the chat, if you have like an Instagram account or something, go ahead and put it in the chat so we can see and we can come check you out and follow you.
That'd be
So
wonderful because she's making masks and she's doing
okay,
things for the community. I'm so
okay,
proud of her. She has her own t-shirt business, all spiritual sayings and everything. And
awesome.
I'm so proud of her. I have so many wonderful family members who are giving the world the best that they have to give. They had the
Yes.
same mama that I have, so we're all trying to be the best that we know how to be. So
Right.
thank God for that.
Yes.
Yes.
And
So,
then this is also your family. We love you, Anita, Lynette, and Archie.
oh yes. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Thank you. I love you too, darling. I hope you get a little something good out of this, sweetheart. This makes me so happy. I love you both for giving me this opportunity. I'm grateful and thankful to you. And I just feel like we were meant to be together. God brings all of those
Yes.
together for good,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
I believe that we're pretty much a dynamic trio right here. And I thank God for what he has given us to offer to other people because you all have your gifts. I have my gifts from the Lord, and
Yes.
everybody has their gifts. I want somebody who's listening today who hasn't already figured out what that gift is to think about what gift has God given me that I have not been using up to now or that I
Right.
have not been using to my fullest potential. And
Oh
Yes.
think
boy.
about that. How can you,
Preach.
yes, how can you improve on or get in touch with what the good Lord has given you? Because he didn't send us out here with nothing.
Yeah.
He gave all of us something. And I want everybody at this time to reach down into your soul and pray to your higher power, pray to your Lord more than you ever have, and ask him to give you strength, to give you healing, to give you love, to give you comfort. I know we've all been through this for a while now, and it's getting tiring. As positive as I am, I'm positive I don't want to go through this too much longer.
No.
Okay?
Right.
We're all done.
Once
We're all
again,
done. Yeah.
when in God's time, it
Yes.
will
Right.
end,
Yes.
and we will be better for it. So I
Yes.
love
Right.
you all. I thank you all for everything. And I thank all the listeners who are reaching out. Yes, somebody said, that's Tiff said, yes, everything happens for a reason. You're
Yes,
so
That's
it
my
does.
beautiful. You
that's
are
my
so
daughter, Miss Anita. That's
Who
my
is that?
daughter.
Oh,
That's my
really?
daughter.
Oh my God. Well, she's beautiful like her mother.
Oh.
Yes,
Thank
sweetheart.
you.
Thank you so much. So I just want to say that and this last final thing I'd like to say that Matthew 11:28, he said, "Come unto me, ye who are weary and heavy burden, and I shall give you rest." So when you're feeling weary and this is like, okay, I've had enough, just turn over your burdens to the good Lord and ask him to take them from you so you can stay positive, you can stay hopeful, and you can know that God shall never leave you nor forsake you. Okay? That's what I want for
Yes.
each and every one of you. God bless you, and I love you.
Oh my goodness. This has been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it. I
Yes.
am going to go back and watch the whole thing
Yes.
again.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah.
too.
So-
I will
Speaking
too.
into existence. Right. Yeah.
Thank you,
So,
darling.
Paul says
definitely.
speaking into existence. Mhm.
Yes. So definitely thank you so much. Everything happened the way it was supposed to happen.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Because
Everything happened the way it was supposed to happen.
time
And not the way it was planned,
Not the way it was planned.
No.
but the way it was supposed to happen. Right.
Right. And
And
that's always
so,
the best way.
thank you so much. I hope this is not the last time that we get together and do something,
It won't.
Miss
I
Anita.
promise. It
So,
won't.
yes. My
Because
sister,
you're
well,
a
she and I, we're stuck together. we help each other out. So
We're health freaks. We're stuck together.
That's right. Well, I just love it. I love you all. Take
love
good
you.
care.
We love you. We
Yes,
love
you
all.
too.
Together again really soon.
Yes. God bless you.
Yes.
Okay.
God
Love
bless
everybody. Thank you so
Love
much
you.
for hanging in with us for an hour and 34 minutes.
Safe.
Yes. Be
Yes.
safe.
Be
Thank
safe.
you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
Yes.